Yeah, I've been getting a lot of things before I post this video. A lot of people want to know why I don't show my face or whatever it is on a couple of the latest videos that I post. So for those of you that are wondering, okay, here I am. I posted my face. Okay, so there's no mystery behind why I do some of my videos and I don't show my face. Usually it's because I'm probably doing something else or trying to work on two things at one time, and I don't feel like sitting in front of the camera. But now I'm on front of the camera, and I'm going to again post a response to one of J Love's videos. This was actually from his original one, uh, that saying that we're not one human race. The other one that I posted to was actually a response to um, it was actually a response to another video, of course, that had the same title, somewhere in one of those lines. But actually, I reposted to that video actually without seeing this first video that he made. And after reviewing this first video, you know, my opinion still hasn't changed. I mean, I still think that he lacks creativity, and you really still need to step it up. A lot of that stuff that you were saying in there actually, in my opinion, is a bit made up. And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to actually put myself out there and say that it's made up, because a lot of your examples about, you know, how what will happen when a black person is getting beat up by a white guy, or some other type of crazy stuff that you were saying, and you're pretty much saying what a typical black person would say, you know, this type of thing. First of all, I don't know, it's just like, it's like you're just Satan's little imp. I mean, it's like you don't have anything better to do than to sit there and make up scenarios, and half of the stuff that you probably talk about is probably stuff that probably never happened, or you probably never witnessed, or something that you want to just put out there and try to validate by making something up that seems halfway decent or halfway true to make it seem like it's something that's valid. You really don't make any sense in the videos that you post, and I keep trying to tell you that time and time again, but for some reason you want to get offended like I'm like riding on your jock strap. And I'm gonna tell you one thing about it, I'm not riding on anything. Anytime you sound idiotic and stupid, which is more now than ever before, I'm going to post something about it. And I already told you I was going to do that time and time again. But like I say, you know, for some reason, it's just, I don't know whether or not you're just playing dumb or you just don't want to hear the truth. Again, I'm not saying that I know everything and that I know all about the ails and the remedies and the issues that black people face. But for the most part, some of the stuff that you speak of, again, I do agree with some of it to that extent. That's it. But the other stuff that you talk about, you know, blacks not loving each other and this, that, and the other, where do you get that from? Is it from the little bit of people that live in Philadelphia with you? Or is that from your many subscribers that seem to take on the mind frame that you take on, that blacks are hopeless? I mean, my God, I mean, I'm very glad that the black race, the entire black race, doesn't consist of people that have or share the same mind frame that you do. Because there are a lot of black people out there that actually will be more than willing to challenge you on most of the things that you've said and do. I mean, it's like you base everything on that look, and it's like you base the whole population, the black population, on that little society that you stay in Philadelphia. I've told you many times again, get out and see the world, experience the world. I mean, can you afford a bus ticket? I mean, can you get on a bus and just go around and actually take the time out to get to know other people that doesn't live in the state of Pennsylvania, or should I say within the city limits of Philadelphia? You sit up there and you talk and talk and talk, and yet still you don't make any sense in anything that you say. And yes, I do visit your videos because I like to sit there and get a good laugh. I like to laugh. Yes, I get entertainment out of watching your videos. There are very few videos that you do that will actually make me sit there and actually think and say, you know what, this brother may be onto something. Very few and far between. Because number one, you speak out of your left butt cheek on every issue, and then when somebody actually challenges you and actually creates a credible argument with you, you don't know how to respond because you're so used to being attacked by people. And the reason that you're being attacked by people is because you don't know how to craft your words. I've told you that many times again. There's a video, again, that I sent to you about crafting your words. Every time I talk to you, I always refer to that video because one thing about it, grievous words stir up strife. How in the world do you think to get a positive message from a black person when you're telling them that they're hopeless, that there's nothing that you can do? They're stupid. You criticize them on everything that they do. You sound just like a racist white man. You really do. And you can take this video and I don't care what you do with it. But that's just the plain truth. you are no better than the white man. Because guess what? You still think that blacks are less intelligent than any other race. Or in this case, the white race. And many times before, and when you sit up there and make these pointless videos, I interject and come in and actually object to mostly everything that you say because your points are not valid. They're pointless. All they do is encourage distraction and destruction within the black population. But for some reason, you just can't see that, and I don't understand why. I think that it's just that you just choose to ignore it. Because I really do think that you are an intelligent person, but it's just the fact that you just hell-bent on causing separation. As I keep saying, this is not the Jim Crow era anymore. Blacks are moving up. We have more choices. We have the choices on what we want to eat, how we want to live, who we want to associate with, and what we want to see and do, or whatever the case may be. Whatever tickles your fancy. But for some reason, you want to keep the black people in this little bubble under your rulership and your philosophies and stuff. And basically, anybody that strays away or actually develops a brain and steps out of that and challenges you, you want to say that they're self-hating. When in fact, you are the one that's the self-hater. I'm not here to try to challenge you and all of your subscribers. Because one thing about it, that would be a task that would last months and months and months and months. And I really don't have the time to sit there and actually argue with you or your subscribers for months and months and months and months. Because one thing about it is that it's a waste of time. But one thing, the reason why I do visit your videos, again, is for pure entertainment. And when you say something that I think that is out of line, again, which is more now seems as if than you've done before, then I'm going to take the time to respond to it. People may not understand it, people may not like it, but guess what? It doesn't matter what you or your subscribers say or think or understand about me and mine. I know the reason why I do what I do. So don't focus on that. You just need to focus on the fact that you got self-hate for yourself and pretty much the black population. Because guess what? You think that you're better than them by sitting up there and trying to tell them how to live their lives. It's like you put yourself on a pedestal and look down on the rest of the population, the black population, and tell them what they need to do and how they need to straighten up. If anybody change their life and want to follow you, they're going to end up straight in hell. And you will be there if you don't change your ways with burning with gasoline draws. Because of the idiotic stuff that you say. There is no perfect race. There is issues in every race. White, black, Latino, Caucasian. I mean, it's like Japanese. I mean, Korean. Everybody has issues within their own race. But there are ways that you go about addressing those topics to bring about a resolution. Not sitting up there simply saying that things are not getting better, we're just much worse, we're not doing this, that, and the other. What kind of hope are you giving? Aren't you saying that you're supposed to be the person that promotes unity? Is that that's what you said? But yet still you're doing just the opposite with trying to bring about unification. You don't even know half of what you talk about. You are just talking out of your butt. That's all you do. To try to sound halfway intelligent, you talk out of your butt. And then you make up stuff to try to validate whatever it is you trying, whatever point you're trying to make. You are sad. You are sad. You really are. You are just sad. That's the only word that I can say about it. You are a sad, miserable human being. That's what you are. And I don't care what type of response you may give or what type of response your subscribers may give, because guess what? They cannot compensate or overshadow your stupidity. And any one of them that wants to follow you are just as bad as you are. That's all I have to say. Tall and Lighty, up and out.